On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and student body, I would like to welcome you to the 2020 West Lincoln graduation ceremony. This is a special day for the graduating class, their family, their friends, and their community. August the 5th began like any other day for seniors at West Lincoln. It began with a promise that on May 15th, our seniors would graduate with a gym full of people. But things changed on March 16th. We didn't return to school, and we didn't have a plan. No one had a plan. In education, we like plans. We have a plan for everything: evacuation, tornado, health and wellness, accountability, lesson plans, testing, and the list goes on. How will our students learn without their teacher? What is the coronavirus? When will we return to school? Do people really die alone with their loved ones during this time? What did we learn over the past 9 weeks? The kindness of people is still evident in our society. People want to help. Educators work together even though they were miles away from each other. Zoom calls, remind messages, and school status texts replaced day-to-day interactions between students and teachers. I didn't say everybody liked it, because I saw the pain from teachers, parents, and students. They missed each other. The teachers worried about students' health and wellness more than the Pythagorean theorem. And yes, teachers worried about that too. What about the senior class of 2020? No baseball games or softball games, no tennis, no golf, no awards day, no last day of school to say goodbye. And finally, no traditional graduation ceremony in May. But I have a prediction. This class will adjust and adapt to anything that life throws at them. Because life will throw curveballs, breaking balls, sliders, and even a few knuckleballs. I'm reminded of the hymn, God Has Not Promised. If you want to learn about the story of faith and healing, you need to read about the author of the hymn, Annie Flint. She believed that God was glorified through her weakness and suffering. Because when we are weak, He is strong. Sometimes we fail to look beyond our own suffering. It is easy to have a pity party and never lift your head to see others' plights. This year's ceremony is different. It is unique. It shows that our seniors never give up when faced with adversity. They persevere. We all persevere. Today, we sincerely hope that you enjoy our 2020 graduation ceremony. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hi, my name is Joanna Petty, and will you please join me in saying the pledge? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, my name is Tristan Lee. Please join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to celebrate the new beginnings that the class of 2020 is about to embark on. We ask that you guide each and every one of us as we start a new chapter in our lives. Please continue to give us strength to resist the troubles and temptations of this world. Keep us safe from all harm and danger, and bless each and every one of us in our future endeavors. May we grow in strength and in our faith and in the knowledge of your word. Thank you for filling our hearts with unconditional love and presence. Although this new chapter in our lives may fill us with anticipation and fear, let us be comforted by your presence so that we may face every challenge and problem with the abilities that you have given us. You have provided us with everything we will need to move forward in our lives, and we are thankful every day for your Son, Jesus Christ, who sacrificed himself for us and our sins. Let all of our achievements be for your glory, and let our hope always remain in you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Good evening and welcome to the graduation ceremony of West Lincoln's class of 2020. It is a great honor to speak as salutatorian of my class. I would like to thank everyone in attendance for taking part in recognizing our class for our achievements gained through hard work and dedication. While today should be a day of fellowship and celebration, we are facing obstacles that require us to celebrate in small groups. This, however, should not make our graduation any less significant or special. While we have faced setbacks this year, we have shown that we are a class that perseveres. First, I would like to thank the administrators and staff who have kept our school running properly throughout the years. Their strict hold on our school and students ensured that we had a safe environment that was conducive for individual growth and learning. Next, I would like to thank our teachers. Not only did they teach us materials to advance to the next grade, but they taught us lessons to guarantee success in the next levels of our lives. Our junior high teachers made sure that we were prepared to take on the new responsibilities that high school would bring. I remember hearing almost every day in junior high that we had to prepare ourselves for high school. They warned us that it would be so much different. They were right, but they made sure that we were ready. Our high school teachers encouraged us to work for success and taught us many valuable life lessons along the way. They frequently reminded us that we would soon go to college and get a taste of the real world. They gave us knowledge and guidance in what were some of the most important years of our lives and prepared us to take the next step. Lastly, I would like to send a message to the future graduates of West Lincoln. Just like you've always heard, senior year is the best year. It will be your favorite year, and it will be the year that you remember more than any other. We didn't know that our last day of senior year would be March the 6th. We didn't know that we had already had our last awards days and athletic banquets. Some of us didn't even get to play the sports that we had practiced for and put so much time into one last time. Enjoy every second of it and get everything that you can out of it. Never let yourself miss out on anything because you can do it tomorrow, because as my class has learned this year, you are never guaranteed tomorrow. I learned many valuable lessons in my years at West Lincoln that I will remember as I start a new chapter in my life. I learned that if you work hard enough for something, it will pay off. You may have to make some sacrifices along the way, but it will be worth it. I also learned that sometimes to achieve something, you have to do it by yourself. You won't always have someone there to help you, but at the same time, never be afraid to ask for help. You won't always get the results that you wanted, but you know that you did everything that you could do and gave it your all. And sometimes that's enough. I came to West Lincoln in the 8th grade. It was hard to start over in junior high, but it wasn't long until it began to feel like home. I will always remember my years at West Lincoln as the years that I got to spend with my best friends in a place that felt like home. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Bailey Wilson and I'm West Lincoln's 2020 valedictorian. To the administration, teachers, family members, friends in the class of 2020, welcome to our graduation ceremony. I know this is definitely not an ideal situation and I desperately wish I was being able to be giving this speech in a gym full of people. However, the Lord had different plans for our class worldwide. For as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be 5 things throughout my time at West Lincoln: Miss West Lincoln, Hall of Fame, Most Athletic, a state champion, and valedictorian. The only one I was not able to do was to be a state champion, even though I was a state runner-up in basketball my junior year. 2 of the most important titles were my first one and my last one, Miss West Lincoln and this year's valedictorian. I cannot express how much West Lincoln means to me, and these 2 honors were the cherry on top of my time here. When I started at the old preschool when I was 2 years old, I instantly fell in love with this place. My class and I started kindergarten in 2007, and even then teachers around campus would talk about how we would be a special group. We had a lot of fun and we got into only a little bit of trouble along the way. I cannot even guess how many kickball, basketball, handball, and dodgeball games we played. Every year we had new friends move in and old friends move away. One thing that we knew would never change was our love for each other. We were so close, and instead of choosing to be part of separate groups, we chose to be a big family. We laughed, cried, loved, and lost together, but at the end of the day, I know I can count each and every one of my classmates. I would say one reason our class is so close is because we have experienced the loss of a classmate together. When Braden died in a car wreck our junior year, all of our worlds were shook to the very core. He was so kind to everyone he came across, and he knew how to light up every room. This loss, though, made us all realize how short life is and how you need friends to lean on during the tough times, and I have found 45 of my best friends in this class at West Lincoln. It also taught us life is too precious to hold back, and I pray that each and every one of my classmates in these next few years will love with all their heart and work with all their might. Of course, we are thankful to the Lord for protecting us over the past 13 years and to our families for their constant encouragement, but we cannot forget about the teachers that had to put up with us each and every day. Elementary through high school, I never had a single bad teacher. There were some days, though, that I dreaded going to Coach Allen's math classes, but he was still one of my favorite teachers. To our elementary teachers, thank you for teaching us the basic skills that we needed to know: sharing, caring, and to not take life so seriously. Our junior high teachers were the first ones that finally scared our class. We all thought that we were invincible, but whenever we hit 7th grade, all most of us were worried about were playing sports. You all showed us that we needed to balance our time and focus on our studies. Lastly, to our high school teachers that have been with us every day for the past 4 years, thank you. Thank you to Miss Franklin, Miss McEwen, and Miss Covington for being like a mom to each and every one of us. Thank you to Miss Myers and Miss Sterling for making us laugh until it hurt. Thank you personally to Miss King for being the first person to pique my interest in biology, which is what I'll be majoring in the fall at Co-Lin. Thank you to Coach Brooks for finding a way to make our history interesting. Thank you to Coach Gilbert and Miss Debbie Jo for always feeding us. Miss Monica for letting us hang out in your office when we wanted to skip class. Coach Bland for talking to us in the hallways. Coach Gordon for being a good Christian example for all of us to follow. Miss Deidre for always reminding us that we can do whatever we set our minds to. Coach Johnson for being a friend. Coach Addison for never letting us get too big for our britches. Coach Huey for all the high fives in basketball, and Miss Hodges for keeping us all on our toes. Last but not least, thank you to Miss Wall for all the help through A&P chemistry and physics. I would also like to thank Mr. Childs, Mr. Frazier, the office staff, our janitors, and our cafeteria workers, because you are all the reasons our school runs as smoothly as it does. Closing out, there is absolutely no other place I would have wanted to grow up. This place taught me nothing worth having in life comes easy, and this has made all of us better students, friends, and people. When I start to get nervous about the changes that are to come, I remember 2 different quotes. One is one that my mom told me at the start of my senior year, and it comes from Psalms 46:5, and it says, "God is within her, she will not fail." The second one comes from my favorite show, Grey's Anatomy, and it says, "Change, we don't like it, we fear it, but we can't stop it from coming. We either adapt to change or we get left behind. And it hurts to grow. Anybody who tells you it doesn't is wrong. But here's the truth. The more things change, the more things stay the same. And sometimes, oh, sometimes change is everything." As we go on to bigger and better things throughout the next few years, one thing that we can always count on is each other. I can remember after one of our last football games this year, Travis Hall, Madison McNatt, Jacob Lofton, Tristan Lee, and I went to roll Miss Myers. We didn't realize it was going to rain that night, so everything that we did got washed away. But it was still one of my favorite memories from this year because on the way home we laughed and talked. A song by Thomas Rhett came on the radio, and we agreed that if I had to give a speech at graduation, that I would put the chorus at the end and that we would all laugh and cry at the memories, thinking about the memories that we made over the past 13 years. It hurts that I won't get the opportunity to hear them cry behind me tonight, but it still means so much to say this last part. And it goes like this. And no matter how much time goes by, and no matter how much we grow up, for worse or for better, from now till forever, I'll always remember you young. Thank you again for all the memories and friends, West Lincoln. This will always hold the biggest place in my heart and will forever be my home.
Bailey is this year's valedictorian, highest honor graduate, West Lincoln Hall of Fame. Miss West Lincoln. As a Mississippi Scholar, she received the Crew of Saring Scholarship. She will be continuing her education at Copiah Lincoln Community College, where she has received an ACT Scholarship, Leadership Scholarship. She is also the recipient of the Farm Bureau Scholarship, the Jack K Scholarship, the Lindsay Callahan nominee. She's also most athletic and highest academic award in science, social studies, and English. She is also this year's recipient of the West Lincoln Booster Club Scholarship. Bailey Elizabeth Wilson. Paige Elizabeth Shedd. She is this year's salutatorian, highest honor graduate, West Lincoln Hall of Fame. As a Mississippi Scholar, she received the KEMC Foundation Scholarship. She will be continuing her education at Copiah Lincoln Community College, where she received the ACT Scholarship and the Leadership Scholarship. She is also the recipient of the highest academic average award in social studies. Paige Elizabeth Shedd. Joanna K. Petty. She is a highest honor graduate, West Lincoln Hall of Fame, Mississippi Scholar, where she received the Copiah Lincoln Scholarship, where she will be continuing her education. There, she received an ACT Scholarship and the Pitts Endowed Scholarship. She's also the recipient of the West Lincoln Beta Club Scholarship, Who's Who Creative Genius, and the highest academic average award in English. Joanna K. Petty.
Now we're good. Good job.
Tristan Scott Lee. He is a highest honor graduate. As a Mississippi Scholar, he received the Pike County National Bank Scholarship. He is a Lindsay Callahan nominee. He is a member of the SATP Honors Club, the West Lincoln Senior Beta Club, ACT 25 Plus Club. He is also the recipient of this year's West Lincoln Booster Club Scholarship. He will continue his education at Copiah Lincoln Community College with an ACT scholarship and an athletic scholarship in soccer and leadership. He also is a recipient of the Dixie Youth Baseball Scholarship, and Tristan received the highest academic average award in math. Tristan Scott Lee. Emmeline Noel Langley. She is a highest honor graduate, a Mississippi Scholar. She has received the KDMC Auxiliary Scholarship. She will continue her education at Copiah Lincoln Community College, where she has received the Academic Excellence Scholarship, State Bank Endowment, and she is an All-A Honor Roll student. Emmeline Noel Langley.
Yeah, keep your parents on. Okay, you're good.
Gracie Claire Warren is a highest honor graduate. As a Mississippi Scholar, she received the Crew of Ceres Scholarship. She is on the All-A Honor Roll and a member of the SATP Honor Club. She will continue her education at Copiah Lincoln Community College, where she has received the Presidential Leadership Scholarship, an ACT Scholarship, the Copiah Lincoln Foundation Scholarship, and the Jesse Sandifer Endowment. Gracie Claire Warren. Darcy Elena Dallafay is a highest honor graduate, this year's star student. As a Mississippi Scholar, she received the Bank of Brookhaven Scholarship. She's a member of the SATP Honor Club, the Senior Beta Club, the ACT 25 Plus Club. She will further her education at Mississippi State University, where she has received an ACT scholarship, an engineering scholarship, a Colbert Future Leaders Scholarship, and highest academic award recipient in computer science and business. Darcy Elena Dallafay. Justin Grant Jackson is a highest honor graduate, a member of the West Lincoln Hall of Fame. He was chosen as Mr. West Lincoln. As a Mississippi Scholar, he received the King's Daughters Medical Center Scholarship. He is a member of the SATP Honors Club, the Senior Beta Club, and he serves as Senior Class Vice President. Grant will continue his education at Mississippi State University, where he received a full athletic scholarship in football. Justin Grant Jackson. Jacob Caden O'Neill is a highest honor graduate. As a Mississippi Scholar, he received the Bank of Brookhaven Scholarship. He will continue his education at Copiah Lincoln Community College with an academic excellence scholarship. He is also the scholarship recipient for the Fannie Lee Lewis Scholarship. He also received the Kappa Kappa Iota Rho Conclave Scholarship. Jacob Caden O'Neill. Mary Ellen Pack is a highest honor graduate. As a Mississippi Scholar, she received the Southwest Mississippi Community College Scholarship. There, she received the Randall Rollins Scholarship and an ACT Scholarship. She is an All-A Honor Roll recipient. This year, she was elected as a class favorite, as homecoming queen, and as class clown. Mary Ellen Pack. Chase Alexander Thompson is a highest honor graduate. As a Mississippi Scholar, he received the KDMC Scholarship. He will continue his education at Copiah Lincoln Community College, where he has received an Academic Excellence Scholarship and the Silver Cross Endowment. School award includes highest academic average in computer science and business. Chase Alexander Thompson. Is an honor graduate. As a Mississippi Scholar, she received the Crew of Ceres Scholarship. She will further her education at Copiah Lincoln Community College, where she received an Academic Excellence Scholarship. She is also a member of the All-A Honor Roll here at West Lincoln. Anna Brooke Johnson. Is an honor graduate, a recipient of an ACT scholarship from Hines Community College, Sale of Champions scholarships from 4-H. She had the highest average in Animals 2. West Lincoln FFA Student Advisor, Lincoln County 4-H, the recipient of the West Lincoln FFA and Alumni Scholarship, Copiah Lincoln Community College Academic Excellence Scholarship. Lainey Anderson. Lloyd Lofton is a West Lincoln Hall of Fame member, an honor graduate. As a Mississippi Scholar, he received the Lincoln County Wildlife Expo and Outdoor Scholarship. He was elected to Senior Class Secretary at West Lincoln. He is a member of the All-A Honor Roll, an SATP Honor Club member, Lions Club Student of the Month, and a Lindy Callahan nominee. He received the West Lincoln Beta Club Scholarship. He will further his education at Copiah Lincoln Community College, where he has received a Leadership Scholarship and an ACT Scholarship. Jacob Lloyd Lofton. Jacob Tyler Thornhill is an honor graduate. Scholarship offers include Copiah Lincoln Community College Academic Excellence Scholarship and Southwest Mississippi Community College Athletic Scholarship in soccer. Jacob Tyler Thornhill. Nicholas James West is a 2020 West Lincoln Honor Graduate. Nicholas James West. Suzanne Powell is an honor graduate. She will be attending Copiah Lincoln Community College, where she has received numerous scholarships, including the Academic Excellence Scholarship, the Laura Zell Weems Endowment, and she will be representing Colin as a Colette. Micah Suzanne Powell. honor graduate. As a Mississippi Scholar, she received the Crew of Saring Scholarship. She is a member of the West Lincoln Senior Beta Club, Most School Spirit Award, Cheer Captain Leadership Award, and Bennett Forward Award. She will be attending Copiah Lincoln Community College, where she has received the ACT Scholarship and an athletic scholarship as the Copiah Lincoln mascot. Kaylin Gabrielle Jurancic. Madison Page McNabb is an honor graduate. She will be attending Copiah Lincoln Community College, where she received an academic excellence scholarship and the Mississippi Trucking Association scholarship. Madison Page McNabb. Adam Benjamin Rushing is an honor graduate. At West Lincoln, he served as FCA president. He is the recipient of the West Lincoln FFA and Alumni Scholarship. He is also our Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen for this school year. Adam Benjamin Rushing. Taylor Shane Allen. Tyler Blake Allen. Ariana Cheyenne Munier Brotherns is the recipient of the West Lincoln FFA and Alumni Scholarship. Ariana Cheyenne Munier Brotherns. Carlton K. Bird. Keyshawn Truvon Bird has accepted an athletic scholarship to Coleman Community College. Keyshawn Truvon Bird. Brittany Nicole Burnett. Ashton Lee Castillo. Madison Lane Daigle. Shelby Lynn Fuller. Lewis. Hannah Nicole Linton is a Mississippi scholar who received the Crew of Sari Scholarship. At West Lincoln, she was on the All-A Honor Roll. She was elected to Senior Class Treasurer, as well as the Student Council, and was on the Diamond Girls and the Hardwood Club. Hannah Nicole Linton. Anna Renee Noble. John Austin Petrie. received an academic excellence scholarship from Copiah Lincoln Community College. Derek Faith Stewart. Jerry Dean Turner. Sarah Haley Wilson. Thomas Edward White III.
West Lincoln would like to extend a warm welcome to you, the family of a young man who's very important to us here at West Lincoln, and to his class, the class of 2020. Since arriving at West Lincoln in the 4th grade, he excelled, earning a spot on the coveted ACT 25 Plus Club, as well as an important piece of our hearts. Tragically, on January 22nd, 2019, he was unexpectedly taken from us. James Braden Anthony will forever be in our hearts, and you, his family, in our thoughts.
Ladies and gentlemen, these students have met all the requirements for graduation established by West Lincoln School, the Lincoln County School District, and the state of Mississippi. I present to you the graduating class of 2020.